Tom Hardy, Rise of a Legend by James Haydock, read by Bob Sinfield. 1. The Mean Streets of East Sheen. It was the summer of 1977, and the mood was one of celebration. Throughout the land, red, white and blue bunting fluttered in the warm breeze as the people of Great Britain threw street parties to honour the Queen's Silver Jubilee. The joyous mood intensified when the country was presented with another, very different reason to put the flags out. Virginia Wade clinched the women's singles title at the Wimbledon Tennis Championships in a welcome display of British sporting achievement. The dying days of the Labour government and the winter of discontent were still some way off, and for now the nation was on a high. During these summer months, Edward and Elizabeth, née Barrett, Hardy, were preparing for the birth of their first, and in the event, only child. Elizabeth, who goes by her middle name of Anne, had grown up in the north of England and was descended from a large Irish Catholic family. Edward, or Chips as he is better known, was born in Ealing, London. A propensity for the creative arts was present in both parents. Anne is an artist and painter, and Chips, having read English literature at Downing College, Cambridge, from 1969 to 1972, became a successful advertising creative who, in his career, has notched up some award-winning campaigns. In 2006, for example, he was the creative director on the campaign for the health supplement Berocca, which won the Best Fashion, Beauty and Healthcare Award in the Campaign Media Awards. Chips is also a successful author and playwright who specialises in comedy writing. He's collaborated on numerous comedy projects and even won a British Comedy Award for his work on The Dave Allen Show. His plays include There's Something in the Fridge That Wants to Kill Me, a black comedy that was staged both in London and at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. The entertaining biography of Chips that appears on his literary agent's website gives some clues as to his family history. It declares that recent contributions to his gene pool include an Ealing studio fire chief who rounded the horn aged 12. Delving further back in time, it states that his ancestors apparently include rivermen, pirates and horse breeders in England and France. On the 15th of September 1977, Chips and Anne's son, Edward Thomas Hardy, made his entrance into the world. Like his mother, he goes by his middle name, and perhaps by doing so has avoided the confusion that can occur when a father and son share a first name. Though born in Hammersmith, West London, it was in the idyllic surroundings of East Sheen, a quiet and leafy suburb of the city, where Tom grew up. It's an area where schools are good, crime rates are low, and there is an abundance of green, open space. The perfect place to bring up a child. The cosy atmosphere of SW14 was something against which Hardy would rail in his adolescence, but in more recent years he has chosen to move back to its comforting surroundings. People walk around in chunky sweaters, wearing bright smiles. I did leave once, but I soon came back. It's a state of grace, he commented when asked about his neighbourhood. It feels like such a special and calm place amid the sprawling metropolis of London, a bit like an imaginary village where you'd expect to see Postman Pat. Although East Sheen is a far cry from the areas of London that you would more readily associate with celebrities, such as affluent Hampstead or funky Primrose Hill, Tom isn't the only star who's chosen to hang his hat there. Back in the 90s, East Sheen was buzzing with excitement at the news that Tom Cruise and former wife Nicole Kidman were to purchase an ivy-clad mansion in the area. The mansion had, in fact, also once been the home of ballet dancer Rudolf Nureyev. These days, should you choose to sit and sip a latte in one of the local coffee shops, you might encounter 007 himself, Daniel Craig, veteran newscaster Sir Trevor MacDonald, or the BBC's political bloodhound Andrew Marr, all of whom are residents. It's heaven for the middle classes, adds Tom, the duvet of the southwest. It's not trendy and cool, but it's still a great place to live. Tom's start in life was secure and privileged, and he admits...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?